Okay. Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. So today we are taking a nice and probably cringy look down memory lane. So as you guys probably know at this point, I've been in my nostalgia era. So I've been looking at old photos from old conventions, old photos from my childhood, and one thing that totally blindsided me that I had completely forgotten about was the fact that I would do photo shoots, we're not saying that in any proper sense, for modeling. To preface, as a kid, I was obsessed with America's Next Top Model, as was one of my childhood friends, which is very concerning because America's Next Top Model was a terrible, terrible show. Not what a small child should be watching, and yet I watched it and was obsessed with it. I mainly was interested in seeing the photo shoots. I didn't really like the drama, but I loved seeing the behind the scenes of the photo shoots and seeing the final photos, which like makes sense that I grew up to be a cosplayer and a photographer. Like it all checks out. But before my cosplay days and before my proper photography days, I would hang out with my friend and we would do photo shoots, and they were weird. So I'd come up with basically the theme of the photo shoot and just kind of spring it on her. And she was a total sport and like went along with it. And so it would be like, oh, today we're gonna do a commercial shoot for this tea that we have in my kitchen. Or this week we're gonna do an editorial shoot where we pose with like whatever. And the results were very interesting. Basically, I need you to picture like an 8-year-old trying to look like an America's Next Top Model contestant. It was a whole thing. So anyway, I really wanted to share these very cringy photos with you guys, and so that's what we're gonna be doing today. All right, so we're gonna start things off pretty tame, I would say. This was before we got into using like set decor. This was back before we had a lot of pre-planning for these photo shoots. This I think was pretty impromptu. This is me posing with my aqua pets. If you remember what aqua pets are, I salute you, in front of my fish tank. So the whole theme of this photo was like aquatic life. I love that I'm not smiling because America's Next Top Model, you weren't allowed to smile. So I'm trying to be like editorial model with my aqua pets. Like I find it very humorous that I think I'm being this like editorial model with my aqua pets. Like awkwardly holding my aqua pets like, no, I'm a model. You're not, you're 8. Next one is really good. There's a lot to unpack in this one. This one I look a little bit older. I love that I'm, again, trying to be that editorial model, but I'm holding a plush horse. So, I mean, great prop choice. So now we're getting into like using backdrops. Which in this case is a wrinkly sheet, right? You can see the fold lines in the sheet. That's really awesome. I also like that it is not a winter themed shoot, but I'm wearing a snowflake shirt. That's really great. I know that I wore that shirt like all year round, unironically, which is hilarious. I think there's like a stain. Yeah, there's like a stain on the shirt. That really adds to the picture. There's a lot of elements that just make this a really great photo. And, you know, I really thought I was serving. I really thought I was doing something, but I really was not. Next photo, oh, we have the hunch. Oh, that's really good. I look really pissed off, but I think I'm being like model facial expression kind of deal going on, but I just look really pissed off and I love like the hunch is really good. So now we have an outfit change. This is the most awkward, like I'm doing that, right? Like I have almost a double chin. I really like the sparkly Cinderella sweater tied around my waist. That's a really good choice. I love that like nothing I wear in any of these photos match. Nothing is coherent about any of this, and that just really adds to it. Now we have like another shoot concept. This one was supposed to be kind of like an angelic, like a 2000s angel kind of vibes. I have real earrings and clip-on earrings on because I thought that was very cool. It wasn't. And then we have this like dreamy looking blue blanket in the background. This photo's out of focus, so that really adds to it. I look like I just woke up. That's great. This one, I am now experimenting more with like posing. Oh, I love that I'm wearing these 2000s hair elastics around my wrists to add to like the angelic look. But like, one of them works, but the pink one is completely out of place. Again, I really thought I was doing something. I really thought I was like serving model, serving dynamic posing, serving something, but no, absolutely not. Oh, this one's really good. So now we have me like huddled with the teddy bear. Dynamic posing, really good, really working it for the camera. It's always good to be hunched and like kind of turned away from the camera. That is definitely good posing. Well done past me. This one, I just look bored. This one, I just look like I'm rolling my eyes. I, at the time, thought that I was like really nailing this America's Next Top Model concept, but it, no, you just look like an angsty child. Next, we have a detective theme. The theme of this shoot was like high fashion detective. I mean, points for originality. So what we've done here, and there was a lot of forethought put into this shoot. So we have like me dressed up as a detective, the best that I could put together. What I'm holding is a magnifying glass, but it was like a weird 2000s like slide out magnifying glass. And that's the only magnifying glass that I had. So it doesn't look anything like a magnifying glass, but we were using it anyway because that's what we had. Then I tried to put like clues or like footprints or something on my window that would then be like silhouettes in the background. It didn't work, but points for effort. So here I am looking at a clue. I've got my little like pad of paper and my pencil, and you know, it's kind of got like a film noir look, which I don't think was deliberate. Like everything was backlit, and I don't think that's what I was going for. I don't think that's what I had hoped for, but it does kind of work. I do have to say, it did kind of work for the concept. Now here I am with my dog, who is again a Beanie Baby, and I'm checking out those clues, gotta solve that mystery. This is really great. I'm really enjoying this. And then here I am with my dog looking around the crime scene, I guess. There's like a birthday bag in the frame for some reason. That wasn't supposed to be part of the shoot, but it's there. This is really great modeling, really nice concept. And here I am looking heroically off into the distance. Really great shoot. Honestly, this really brings a smile to my face. Points for planning everything out, points for concept, points for really having a vision. Now, whether that vision really was like well executed, I don't know, but like points for having a vision, that's great. Next, we're doing a commercial shoot. So the concept was quite nice. Okay, so like one thing that my mom had pointed out was that the photos were much worse when we were trying to be like editorial, like serious models. And the ones where we're like happy and, you know, being kids, were much more successful. And I agree with that 100%. I didn't at the time, but I agree 100%. This kind of more natural, like happy, lighthearted modeling was much more the way to go, rather than those weird, like serious fashion editorial looks. So this is one that I think is actually quite cute. Like it's still cringe for sure, but it's very sweet. And that is this commercial modeling that we did. So here I am at the, I don't know if it's supposed to be dinner or breakfast because those are Annie's mac and cheese boxes. But then I have my teddy bear, but then I have a glass of milk, and that's just an empty bowl. So I don't know if it's supposed to be like breakfast or dinner. I think it's breakfast, but like mac and cheese is a dinner food. So a little bit of confusion there. We have one of me drinking the milk, which is great. And then here I am smiling awkwardly and putting salt into my empty bowl. I still don't know what the concept here was. I don't know if it was supposed to be breakfast, lunch, or dinner. But, you know, there was some good foreplanning. Like I thought this all out. I was like, we're gonna have the teddy bear, we're gonna have the Annies, we're gonna have, right? So I did put in effort, but you know, I'm 9 or 10 or whatever. So it still didn't go very well, but that's okay. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Okay. So this one, I am a high fashion sheriff. So there's a lot to unpack here. The outfit, you know, other than screaming 2000s in like the worst way, does come across as a sheriff outfit. You know, we got the cowboy hat, we got the sheriff badge, you know, that's great. Okay, so styling was good. I really liked that the sheriff one, I almost forgot to put the second F, or I ran out of room or something, so there's just a second F just like squeezed in there. It went about as well as you'd expect. Again, thumbs up for the pre-planning. You know, came up with the concept, executed the concept. You gotta admire that, but you know, oh, this one you can see the boots. That's great. I have no more words for this. Okay, we're just gonna, then this one, I'm walking away. The sheriff is going back into her sheriff office. Is that what you call it? Is that where sheriffs hang out? I don't know. I'm not a sheriff expert. But this is great. I love that I'm waving to the camera. I love that expression on my face. I'm a high fashion model. And now I'm going back to my office. Great way to end this photo set. I'm really pleased. Okay, so the last one that we have here today is, oh, that is not how you spell available. Okay, we're off to a great start. So, the concept here, which is, I think, pretty sweet actually, because we're not trying to be like editorial edgy models anymore, which is awesome. So the whole premise of this one is that we're like in our room, in front of our mirror, singing into the hairbrush. Classic 2000s move to our favorite albums, which are now available at HMV. R.I.P. HMV. I will miss you forever. We have the like now available at HMV, and I've used the at sign because, you know, it's the 2000s and that's a hip trendy thing to do. It doesn't say available, it says available, which is really adding to this. That's me singing into a hairbrush. My outfit is delightfully 2000s, and I really appreciate that. My artist that I am promoting here is Nelly Furtado, who is like one of my absolute favorite artists at the time. So I have her Loose album, and we've got like a picture of her in the background, and I'm singing along. We got some red eye going on because it was the 2000s and that was the thing, was the red eye. You know what? I think that this is very sweet. I think that this is one of the sweetest ones because we're not trying to be like cool and fashionable and like editorial and morose and stuff like that. Like, we're just some kids having fun listening to Nelly Furtado, and I think that's great. These are quite sweet. These are quite sweet. Oh, the High School Musical poster in the background. Wow, really nice way to end this off. And those were some of my modeling, quote unquote, modeling photos from when I was a kid. I think this was very fun to look back on. A little bit concerning seeing a very young child try to be like America's Next Top Model, just with the like editorial, like don't smile kind of thing. Like, I think that's unfortunate. I think that these would have been much better photos if we had been smiling, you know, just being happy kids. I think that would have been much better. So my mom was definitely right. But for the sake of like looking back and cringing, 10 out of 10 content. Fantastic. Nothing will be better than me trying to look fashionable with a horse plushie. You can't top that, so that's really great. It's nice to see that I used to do these photo shoots and to think that I still do photo shoots now at my house, but they're a lot different, of course. But I'm still, you know, coming up with like photo shoot concept, taking the photos, editing the photos and all that. So it's really cool to see kind of where I started versus where I am now. I thought that was very nice. So yeah, anyway, moral of the story is let yourself be creative as a kid and let yourself smile. Just smile and have fun. That's what I say. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed this cringy look down memory lane, and I'll see you guys all next time. But until then, Panda Faces, please be sure to take care. Bye.